In the building. Blessings to you, man. Hope you all right, man. I hope you open your eyes and inspired, man. Just inspired, just motivated, man. I just want you to open your eyes one day and say, look at here, bro. It ain't nothing but better. That's all we doing. That's what I'm waiting on. I'm gonna talk that noise till you do. Place and space, peace and joy, blessings, guidance and protection, integrity, strength, focus, and understanding. Each individual out there, no exceptions. We ain't trying to hear no exceptions. So, where we at with this, Spirit? All right, so the oneness. That's I'm you and you me. Okay. That's you, me, and I'm you. Yeah. So it's only reality. It's only reality that gives your consciousness the individual experience. It's reality that gives your consciousness the individual experience. The individual experience of the hows and the whys and the feels of everything. Okay? It's reality that separates you from the oneness. You can say put the veil up. Look. But it's so much that you just be having a feeling about. That's because you have the inner knowing. You have the inner knowing because you part of the oneness. You know all things because you are part of the oneness. Whether you have gotten to that point where you know all information or, however it would go. But nobody's going to ever get to that point. Nobody's going to get to the point where individuals actually know everything. If you knew how supreme you were, do you think you would want to stay here? See, you have a desire to be here. You have a desire to be here and to correct the things that need to be corrected on this plane. Nobody keeps sending you back to Earth to live. You know how many places they have to live? Nobody keeps sending you back to Earth. You keep coming back to Earth. You keep coming back to Earth. You know how all of these individuals be talking about soul contracts and like they got a contract to be here? That should be a common thing if you look that up. But the actuality of it is it's not true. It's an agreement. It's an agreement that you make to come back. That's why I told you plan all of your, you plan your experience. You plan your experience. It's like you a supreme being. You plan your experience, then you come to earth and you start at zero and see what you can achieve. But it's deeper than that because it's all within evolution and within growth. You know, I'm just setting an example by saying it like that. Starting at zero, you know, and going back up. But that's the actuality and factuality of it though. You decided to come here. And I told you it's, man, everybody that you encounter, a piece of their soul and a piece of your higher self and their higher self at a higher vibration is always together in another plane. Always together. When you in that moment, y'all in that moment. As above, so below. As above, so below. It's love. Prophet told you it's love. Beyond here is love, man. And that's what is trying to be manifested down here. You know, some of y'all be beefing forever, man. Y'all make that shit so hard, bro. You know, and y'all everybody be having it like, let that shit go, man. You be having these thoughts. Everybody get them. You have to get them because you have a higher self. And you have other versions of yourself, man. That's supreme. That's in existence. When you dream, you don't dream, bro. All right? Like you never dream. Never, ever, 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 ever dream. Dreams is real. Dreams is real. It's just so many realities that you actually live that most of the time you can't put your whole dream together because it be bits and pieces that you can remember. You know, that's why dreams be so crazy. And people be, man, so many people done had this same dream about falling off of a building and waking up before they get to the bottom. Some of y'all might have had that dream. That's just you coming back, you could say, to earth. That's just you coming back to earth and waking up. I thought it was kind of funny, you know, when Spirit let me see it. But that's all it is. It's just you coming back to earth. That's why you always wake up before you hit the bottom or whatever, however y'all put it, you know. You actually plan your experience and now you don't remember planning it. Now you letting things get the best of you that you know shouldn't get the best of you. See, a lot of y'all be thinking over the situation and the obstacle, and y'all be having the shit right. You just don't pick the right decision. I'm talking about the average individual. Man, look, the average individual. When you face with a situation, you damn near know what to do. Like you know how to go about it. You just don't. You just don't make the right decision. And I always wonder, like, why individuals be like that, you know, like, because Prophet was too, like, why we do that? You know what make us do that? And it's that shadow side. It's that ego side. It's that side of you that don't give a care, don't give a damn. And everybody has it, you know, and everybody portrays it in some form or fashion. I don't think as an individual that's walking on this earth can say that they don't have a little feeling about, man, I don't like that. I don't get that shit away from me. You know, we all have that still. But it all has to go. Like everything has to go. We trying to get to the place where you can leave your door unlocked, man. For real, leave it unlocked and don't think about worrying. You know, we got a long ways to go before we get to these places, you know, but that's where we headed, man. And the hate can't overcome the love. It's just what it is, man. We on the winning end. We on the winning end. All right, so you connected to the consciousness, so reality gives you that individual experience. That's why it's important for you to understand that like that, so you can understand how connected you actually are. Because you thinking you alone, you thinking you here, you're not even thinking you a supreme being no more. Like this earth done took your G code, man. Your energy code. It's a lot of things working against you. It's definitely a lot of things working against you. It's more working against you than working with you. As far as this plane goes, you got unseen help beyond measure. But in the physical, you do have a lot of things working against you because you got individuals that they haven't awoken to themselves, so they against you too. You know, everybody's starting. Everybody's starting to get these thoughts of reality. Like Spirit say he giving people images in real time right now, because this is a vital time for a lot of individuals on the planet. They got energies on this planet that some of y'all specifically came to get rid of. You specifically came to do away with certain energies this lifetime. But people getting images, you getting, Spirit is talking. Spirit say he talking to, like he talking. Hey, don't do that shit. Hey, go do that shit. Spirit is talking. And I ain't got no doubt. As if individuals listening, I don't know that part, but definitely talking. So this understanding, man, you come in this vessel. Everything you need is inside of you. Everything that you need is inside of you. What you mean, Prophet? Like what they mean when they say everything you need, because I just always heard people say it, but what it is though. First and foremost is the power of God. First and foremost, the power of God, all right? And then you got all your other little trinkets, man. Then you got your soul, which is the piece of the Creator. You got your higher self, which is at a higher version of you, higher vibration of you, always at a higher vibration than your ego, all right? Then you got discernment. You got intuition. You have synchronicities. Man, it's so much. You know, signs. But you have all of these things inside of you. You have your consciousness. You got awareness. Like you have the ability to realize things. Spirit saying you got that mouth of yours, man. That's real, real powerful. And you also have the phone and the line. You have a lot within you. You have a lot within you. I don't think the average individual realize that they walking with all of that as a part of them, as a package within them. Because I think if we looked at it like that, we would use them more. I think we would adapt to betterment more. So that's that inner knowing. That's that you by yourself, nobody talking to you, and you feel it yourself. You know, it's like nobody can tell you nothing. You know, whatever it would be. That's that connection that you have. That's that. In so many words, man. That's you on another plane, tapping you on your shoulder. Hey, man, got it right. Yep. However it go. But you gotta understand that you guided. You gotta understand that you guided, man. You really gotta look at this shit like a. You know, when the reality shows first came out, you know, like people watched it, but like really, what you watched it, what it really was, drama, just drama, just drama. It was a reality of just drama. That's what you in. Like you in a real one like that though. Like you in the real deal one. And this shit has the abilities to break your soul. It has not break your soul. It has the abilities to break your spirit. It has the abilities to take your drive from you. This is real reality, man. None of it does you nothing. You just feel pain because you're in a vessel. You feel all these different things that you done trained your vessel to be, you know. But an individual that'll wake up, you know, like you start teaching these kids, like from soon as they can talk, to say, you know, like I'm strong, I'm healthy, I'm this, I'm that, every day. Shit, man, look, them people, they gonna have real superpowers. It's gonna be a real thing because they don't have the clutter. You got a lot of clutter in your head. Prophet had a lot of clutter. They got a lot of shit in their head, man. We come through a lot of different situations and watching things and experiencing different things and these ups and downs and shit. So we have a lot of things to work through. That's the importance of any one of y'all that got kids. That's the importance of teaching them that right way when they small. Then don't let them grow up experiencing all of that shit. Telling them, you know, like giving them the same program. Then they gonna have to fight through it. Don't give it to them. Just straight up give them the real way because they already, them kids, some grown-ups right now, when it comes to spirituality, you can compare your spirituality to your kids. It's the same thing right now. You just coming around and understanding something. That's how them kids is, but they just fresh. They just don't have all the bullshit in their head yet. That's why it's so important for us not to put it. It's so important for you to not be lazy on your kid and give it to them the right way. It's so important for you to not slip up and disregard their life and give them all this stupid shit, all this cussing all the time, all this telling them they sick, all this sit down, you can't do nothing, and all that shit like that, man. That's breaking the kid's spirit. I'm telling you now, I don't care who you are. That shit is breaking their spirit. Because the way we was raised, that's how we all was raised. We was all raised that way because we all had all that information. We was amongst all that energy. Yeah, we took on different energies that went in the wrong direction that we thought we was good with in a sense. But your true spirit for God, nah, man, that shit was taken, man, when you start being scared, dog. That shit was taken when you start taking on fear and being scared and shit. That shit went away. You know, that's the reality of it, man. So stay on your shit with these kids, man. Like, don't be slipping up like that. Like, they don't need to have no hard life. They don't need to have none of that shit. They don't need to know about a struggle. You know, and it's so common today, man. People just doing shit and their kids just right there. Like, they, oh, well. You know, like, and like, have some respect. Like, if you respect them, you ain't gonna introduce them and let them see certain shit if you respect them. But it's hard for a grown-up to respect a kid. It's hard for somebody that think they older to respect somebody that's younger, man. Like, this shit is so outlandish, man. The way we live, man. Just the way we process things. That shit, all these patterns, man. Shit is not right, man. Because every one of y'all listening, a kid has taught you something. I don't care who you are. A kid has taught you something. Even if it taught your ass to be nice, it taught you something. You know, we got to respect things, man. Everybody call for respect. When you in that position where, hey, I'm this and you that, then you're in your ego. I don't care if you mom or daddy. You in your ego. Because the situation just calls for respect regardless. It calls for respect regardless. But we have to give it to receive it, yet. That don't come with no age limit. You can see some of them kids now, they don't want to hear shit you got to say if you coming at them in the wrong way. Because they understand now, they wiser now, they coming out wiser. You got to respect them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I learned that like, that's what we supposed to do, respect them. Thank you, Spirit. Because when you respect them, it allows them to be themselves. It allows them not to walk within any kind of fears. Somebody had to hear that, because I didn't even respect all that on Spirit. So respect your kid, man. Remember the love y'all have. All right, so let me cut this one off, man. I'm gonna come back with another one, man. Protect your energy, protect yourself to and from. Watch your surroundings, watch what you take in your ears, watch what you give out your mouth. Help somebody if you can. Give somebody some words of encouragement if you can. Prophet got words of encouragement, man. A positive brings a positive. A negative leaves you looking for a positive. Till next time, man. Sky Prophet, baby. Love everybody, man.